SOB&G. Y'all see what's going on. Got some strawberry slicing going on over here. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're making some strawberry jam today. We got 6 pounds of strawberries. We tried to go out to one of our local strawberry patches, but it looked like we missed the bus with that one because I believe they shut down for the season. They posted something online, said that, you know, thank you for the wonderful season, so I believe that they shut down. But we was not gonna be stopped from making our strawberry jam. We got our pectin, our Cerito here, 6 pounds of strawberries. Got the missus over here slicing strawberries up. We got our sugar, we got our lemon juice back here. We got our 32 ounce quart jars. We got them, I had them in the hot water, but we realized we needed that pot to put all these strawberries in to actually mash up and make the jam. So they're in the oven right now on 175, just staying warm. We got the pressure cooker boiling water, but we're not gonna pressure cook. This pressure cooker, it doubles also as a water bath canner. So we got all that stuff going on. Over here, I'm gonna kind of walk you around the kitchen a little bit, let you see what's going on. But as you can see, we got the strawberries. Got the Cerito there. This is your pectin if you don't want to use apples, or just in case you just want it a little bit thicker. She got her tools back here. We got our sugar, our lemon juice, a little peep in there. We got our jars, 3 jars laying there. This is going to be where we make the jam. And like I said, this is just boiling water. That's just the bottom that goes in here. So once we actually get the cans and stuff in here, the jars, it'll actually weigh down that bottom piece. And Alicia has her whole canner set over here, picking up the jars, picking up the lids, all that good stuff, the funnel. And we're gonna make it happen.
That's right.
So I'm gonna come over here and help her. Let me set this back up. See if this thing's gonna autofocus. There we go. Look at them strawberries. Yeah, look at them. Look at them. Yeah. It's gonna be delicious. All right, I'm gonna go help her. I'm gonna snap my fingers. We're gonna come back. Everything's gonna be all cut up and we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. All right, y'all stay tuned. All right, I know I said I was gonna snap my fingers and we was gonna be done and everything was be cutting up. But Alicia said, hey, we should show them our process of this teamwork going on here. But we actually in here, she's washing the strawberries, taking the tops off, cut them in half, and I'm kind of chopping them a little bit finer. I'm okay with chunks in my jam, but I don't want them to be too big. We don't want like whole halves or anything like that being in there. So I'm chopping them a little bit more than she's doing, but we're just kind of sliding across from cutting board to cutting board. And we have just one more pound of strawberries to go before we're ready to get things mixed up and get it going. What I didn't do was tell y'all the measurements of, are you eating strawberry? Wow, you messing up my calculations and my measurements.
I know he's not.
What I didn't do was tell y'all the measurements and kind of what recipe and things that we're following. But we do have the, so we got a couple different ways of making this strawberry jam. One way is if you can't find pectin or the shear gel, the kind of gelling agent to help everything gel together, what you can do is use apples. To me, that one's a little bit more bitter, especially if you use the Granny Smith apples, and it's thinner. I like my jam to be a little bit thicker. It's weird for me saying jam because growing up in the country, down in old New Bern, North Carolina, yeah, you know I gotta put New Bern on the map. Down in New Bern, my grandma would call everything, all fruits and things like that that's in a jar. It wasn't jelly, it wasn't jam, it was preserve. You want some pear preserve, you want some strawberry preserve, which is pretty much the art of preserving the harvest. So we're gonna make some strawberry preserve. And we're changing the name right now. This is not jam, we're making preserve. But back to what I was saying before I got derailed by myself. We're pretty much using the directions, the recipe off the back of the Certo box, where it says you can make a quick recipe: 1 pouch of Certo to 1 quart of strawberries, 4 cups of sugar. That'll give you 4 8-ounce jars. So that being said, that'll give you 32. It'll give you pretty much a quart of strawberry jam. So we have that. And then right under that, you can also just double your quarts and go up on your sugar to 7 cups, and that'll give you 8 8-ounce jars of jam. So 8 times 8 give you 64 plus the 32, the quart that we just said. That gives us 96. That'll give us 96 ounces. And that is exactly what we have in the oven now. We have 3 of these jars, so we're hoping to fill up 3 quart-sized jars using this recipe. If I could get Alicia to stop eating all the damn strawberries.
I just ate 1 cut.
I don't know. That's the one time I caught you.
No, I'm serious.
So I don't know. If we come up half a jar short, y'all know why. Y'all seen it. And I'm gonna go back and look at the footage and see if you've been eating strawberries the whole time.
Okay. There we go.
Making things short. Look at that. That don't even seem right.
What you mean?
It seems short.
No.
The count is short. All right. Let me get this all finished up. What y'all looking at? I said I'm gonna get it finished up. Just wait a second. All right. Strawberries are all chopped up. I'm gonna push them up just a little bit more. Look at them strawberries. Yeah. There's a lot of sugar, but it calls for. Yeah, we pretty much made both of these recipes in one. Let's see if I can get it to come in here. Come on. Pull yourself together. There you go. We pretty much made both of these recipes together. So 4 cups and 7 cups. But we actually didn't do 11 cups. We did, I think I did 10. I may have done 9. Not sure, but we didn't do that. We stopped it just a little bit short on some of the.
Check it out. Is that good for
You want to check it out?
Or you want it more?
That looks pretty good to me. I can spread that across a bagel, some bread, some good old peanut butter.
I should taste it, right?
No, you always want to taste it. Just wait.
Okay.
I should taste it. I believe that's why we be coming up short when it comes to the chicken and the ribs. You be tasting pieces. I was like, oh man, I knew it was 12 wings in here. 9. This count ain't coming out right. You tasted it. I understand.
I got that from G.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
G and my mama, the only people who cook a full course meal and don't never be hungry after the meal's over. After they finish done.
They never
cooking.
sit down and eat.
Never sit down and eat because they done ate all the damn food while I was cooking. I had to taste it. Yeah.
All right, so.
Go ahead and put in the sugar, the lemon juice. I got the eye on. And they say you need to keep an eye on. Good gracious, like, you look like that guy on a house party.
Oh, the Kool-Aid.
Where he was making the Kool-Aid.
Look, my mama, she said she can't see this process because she see all that sugar. She just can't have none.
Oh man, you just gotta live a
We
look.
gotta make sure she don't see this video.
Put that up.
4 tablespoons.
Okay, go ahead and put the lemon juice in. I don't know the point of lemon juice. What did it do? There you go.
All right, so now.
All right, put it on the eye. Let's get this shit on the road. Once that starts boiling, I believe that's when you put in the
This one?
That's when you put in the Certo. But we'll go ahead, let that start boiling. I'm gonna put y'all back over here so I can help clean up the kitchen. We like to clean it up as we go, so that there ain't no mess at the end for nobody to clean up. So y'all stand by. All right, we're in the final scratch of this here jam making process. Oh, I hate saying jam.
What don't say?
I'm gonna call it preserve.
Go ahead.
We're in the end of this preserve making process. Show them what we got, baby. Show them what we got.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me get in a little closer. Come on. Yeah. Wait a minute.
It
Hold it.
so,
Hold it.
so
Hold
good.
it. Bring it on up.
There we go. There we go.
Wait a minute. Yeah. That's good stuff right there.
Smells so good, y'all. So good.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is get your jars out for you.
Sounds good.
I'll work this way. That way? Or is this the hand?
That should touch the rim.
You sure?
Actually.
I think I'm right.
I think you're right.
I think I'm right. All right, I'm gonna get the jars out. You got your funnel, you got your ladle. We're ready to go. We got our lids over here in the hot water still. Got our the rings over there. You got your vinegar.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off.
All right.
I'm gonna turn up.
Careful.
Earlier I called this pot a pressure cooker. This is a pressure canner that will also double as a water bath canner, not a pressure cooker. I don't know. Can it pressure cook?
I think so.
I don't know. Let me see here. Wait a minute.
Careful.
Look at that. Look at that. I was right.
No, you was right. Yeah.
Yep. It picks it up perfectly. That's one.
So alright. I'm trying to get burnt.
Won't get burnt.
You can go ahead and put them on.
I'm gonna put them all up. Oh.
Oh. Come on now.
Gotta be careful with these things. They hard to find from what I hear. So we don't want to break none. Let's see if I can turn you around. There we go.
Alright. Good.
I picked this up the most awkward way possible.
Look like it.
All right, there you go.
Alright.
It's hot.
I know.
Funnel there. I want to use some of your tools like this lid picker up. Look at that.
Yeah, we ain't ready yet.
I'm ready.
Not for that part.
I'm gonna be ready.
You know what? I think I should use this one.
That's why I brought it over there. The ladle. I call it the soup getter.
Yeah, that's much better.
Don't be wasting none of that now.
Oh no, I still feel
Yeah.
Alright, let me take my time.
Take your time. Relax. Come on now, you ain't gonna get every drip. There you go. There we go. Yeah.
And rush the process.
Yeah, I need that to cool off so I can put it between some bread or a biscuit or something.
Yeah, we could just put one in the refrigerator.
I'm agreeing with you. You gotta get in that damn junk first.
I'm trying not to waste it because I took some.
It's all right. We'll wipe that down. I think that probably got 3 more. 1. Two. I think you got 1 more. Maybe a half. I don't know.
You know, I'm not really crazy about strawberry pieces being in things, but I'm gonna eat this.
If you're not crazy about it now, don't go wasting.
I'm not gonna waste it. You know, I just make sure I got some that don't have the chunks.
All right, that's awesome.
That look good right now.
That's good.
All
On
right.
to the next.
This is hot, right?
Yeah.
Be careful.
Look, I'll risk my fingers for you not spilling this.
I got this.
I hear you.
Look at me. Look at me now.
Let's see. Y'all see that one over there, that full one? Yeah.
I mean, it smells so good.
We're looking like, what we looking like?
Looking good.
We'll crank up the, actually, I'm gonna just leave it on here right now.
Crank it up. You got it. You got it.
I say it's gonna take 2 more. 1.
Might not need a full one.
Nah, you need a full one. You might not need a full one. Oh. That's good right there. On to the next one.
On to the next one. On to the next
There you go.
one. You know I found a song for everything.
Yeah, I know you do. Kill me. There you go. I'm circling the damn pot like a shark. Let's go.
What are you pacing back and forth?
It smells so good.
I know, I'm over here licking my lips. Well, Andre came around the corner. It smells like strawberries.
He gonna hear his name and come in here and watch. Did you say Andre? Yeah, I better now. I'm saying it louder. We might have a little bit extra.
I'm about to have some strawberry toast.
I'm gonna hold it so you can get
Yeah.
there. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you pushing me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Keep going.
A little more.
No, that's gonna be way too much. There you go. That's good.
You got a little bit left?
Yeah, let's see. Oh man.
Well, no, because you ain't boiled anything else.
Wow, we're gonna make something happen now. What's the rest of them damn jars? Let's see. Huh, you can go ahead and do what you got to do with that. But
Well, I'm going to get the bubbles out.
I'm gonna crank up the kettle. Put that in there. I'm gonna crank up the kettle and put some boiled water on that joke.
So I'm just making sure there's no bubbles.
Gotta get the bubbles out.
You have to get the bubbles out.
Why you gotta get the bubbles out?
So the lid can seal really good. Alright, we're going to clean.
You got all the bubbles out on three?
No, I was going to do them one at a time, but alright. And then we'll make sure we clean. And then put the lid back on.
Then we're gonna go to this super duper. Right?
Okay.
Do the whole vinegar thing.
Remember, that's hot.
Make sure you get that chili off.
I know.
Like it
I
hard
see it.
enough.
It's on the inside.
It's okay. I'm good enough. I'll start it off. Okay.
It's okay, it's alright.
Yeah, I see it on top. Make sure you wipe the top of the rim.
It's kind of brown, so.
That thing boiling off. About to boil already. That's amazing. Those strawberries turned into that. That's the inside of that one. One more. Grab the lid of this one too.
That's good.
Alright. I'm gonna put the lids on. I think we got 2. There we go. Strong magnet.
It sure is.
We can put them on what? Just finger tight, right?
Yeah.
The ring, that is.
Mm-hmm. Love that thing.
Alright, there we go. This is a very important step to the cannon. From everything that we've looked at, read, video, everything. If the top of your daggone jar isn't clean, they won't seal correctly, and everything that you're trying to save, everything that you're trying to can, it's going to go bad. It allows air and different bacteria and stuff like that to grow in there, and that's not what you want. So it's very important. Don't skip the step of cleaning off the rim and the screw-on part of your jars and the bubbles, getting the bubbles out. Don't try to cut corners or skip anything. We're new to this, but everything that we've been seeing, you don't want to try to skip anything. You don't want to try to cut corners. This is food for a rainy day. I'm lying, it's food for tomorrow. Eventually we want to get to the point where we got stuff coming out of the garden.
Well, this should last us for a little while.
1 week, 2 weeks,
you and the
3
boys.
weeks. So it lasts us a month, maybe. But all jokes aside, make sure that you're keeping up with all your safety precautions and things like that. And I am about to pull off this kettle of boiling water. Go ahead and kind of sterilize this and do this last batch while Alicia put these in the water bath kettle. Everybody, here's our final product. We got 3 quarts, and I believe this is called a pint jar of hot, still hot, strawberry jam. Preserve, strawberry preserve. What was you doing?
Like this. Oh. Wow.
Well, here it is, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all come back now, you hear?